with 6 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's right.
And I said that could haunt him.
Right, you are.
152 pounds, you're looking at Ryan Morningstar from Iowa, Lisbon High School, a 3-time state champ in Iowa, ranked 6th in the country. And he'll be up against the #1 ranked wrestler in the country, Matt Coughlin from Indiana, Made or Die High School, 178-4, 2-time state champ, 4-time state finalist.
Both these wrestlers impressed me so much throughout the tournament. My God, I don't know what to say about them. This should be a great one.
We talk about highlight matches. This could be just right there with the Schlater-Metcalf match.
Ryan Morningstar came into this tournament ranked #6 in the nation. Matt Coughlin ranked #1.
Lisbon High School in Iowa. I'm not familiar with that particular. It must be one of the smaller schools. But this is an exceptional wrestler, Morningstar.
Oh, absolutely.
Beat one of the early favorites, Joey Ekloff from Pennsylvania, 5-2 in the semis.
And I mean, it was a good 5-2 victory. There was nothing shady about it. Very controlled match.
Both wrestlers only come into this with 4 career losses in high school. And Morningstar's looking to go to the University of Iowa. He also plays football.
I'm guessing he won't be playing at the University of Iowa, but he probably will be wrestling for him, no question about that.
Yeah.
Much better chance there.
This being typical sometimes. I mean, we watched 2 wrestlers just from whistle to whistle last match go at each other. Now these 2 feel the need to feel each other out. You'll have that.
Well, I think part of last time was they'd already wrestled each other once.
That you're right, Brian. That means a lot. Little knee tap there by Coughlin.
And a 4th place finisher in Greco, junior freestyle champion.
Coughlin, I think, is going to Indiana, and their program is really starting to build.
Yes, Dwayne Goldman. Some call him the new general in Indiana. As a coach, had quite well performance at
We'll
national.
end the first period tied at 0.
That Coughlin's a big, looks like the bigger wrestler at this weight.
Potentially dangerous hold.
Something you don't see very much anymore, the tights.
That's true. That's the old style back in the day.
We can all talk about that probably.
Speak for yourself.
Morningstar with legs, but not going to get a whole lot out of him. It's not a good position that he's in right now.
One of Ryan's coaches.
And the escape makes it 1-0.
Who was a 4-time Iowa State champion.
And we're back to sparring.
I think Matt was able to turn and face him because Morningstar may have just expected another stalemate to be called.
Yeah,
but that's just conjecture on my part.
No, that's a good call. Sometimes wrestlers anticipate also.
Or assume.
Yep.
Just seemed like Coughlin was able to take advantage of that.
1:10 here. And perhaps our slowest moving bout so far in tonight's action.
As mentioned, Coughlin is a 4-time state finalist. Taking second his first 2 years and winning the last 2 years. And you're right, he's going to Indiana. He's looking to be a teacher and wrestling coach.
Either wrestler really showing a whole lot, little half drag there, but no real committed shots, as you can see, little reachy stuff.
Champion here a couple years ago, Matt McIntyre, who I'm sure you remember, Ed, went to Indiana, pinned Taeyeon Ware in the dual meet, and then left the school to try and make his way on Broadway. Remember him singing the national anthem, then going out and beating the heck out of somebody. Kind of a dual-purpose wrestler, no question about it. 2-timer in Ohio. And we're down to the end of the second period here, and it's an escape and 1 point for Coughlin, and Morningstar undoubtedly to take the down position to start the third. Third period here. 1-0 Coughlin.
I noticed on one set of rankings that Coughlin was ranked number 1 at 160, while Morningstar was ranked number 1 at this weight.
Well, there seems to be a proliferation of rankings lately, and it's tough. It's tough enough to rank college wrestlers who wrestle generally each other fairly often. In high school, sometimes it can be very, very difficult. And the escape makes it 1-1.
This match, typical of like a state final, and I think both you gentlemen will agree with me, where, you know, almost afraid to make the mistake, and now the third period, we'll see a takedown that's going to win it or send it into overtime. But this would be like a typical state final.
Right, there's no commitment to any shot so far.
You did mention the rankings. I think they are pretty effective in building interest, get people discussing. Not that wrestling coaches are argumentative by nature, but.
Well, I'd be the last one to disagree with that, of course.
Oh, my.
Under try there.
Little duck by Coughlin, showed a little speed, and that was probably the first committed shot.
Well, I don't know. If I was ranked number 1, I wouldn't want to make it a one-move match. Let's make it 3, 4, or 5 because I figure I'll get the majority of those.
Absolutely. You got to go. You got to keep scoring. Morningstar, just a little half shot. And those could be very, very dangerous. Very dangerous.
40 seconds here.
Get you caught underneath, and
Well, it gives Coughlin a good chance to, there he goes, knee tap, change directions. It gives him a chance to look, think, see where you're at. You don't want that.
Get a couple extra breaths even.
Exactly right. Real big in the third period.
Oh.
There's that
the
throw
take.
it over. Well, he had it,
I thought there
But-
was 2 there.
and that could have been, I hate to say reaction time, but that may have been a good hold. As far as the call went, that may have been a good one. And just ran out of mat.
Seconds away from the end of regulation time.
And we'll head for overtime tonight for the first time.
And we have our
Tied
first
at 1.
overtime match of the championship final.
they go immediately into a sudden victory situation, as they call it. 1 minute. Whoever scores first wins it.
No stalling points or warnings.
Well, it's real nice. He just throws that arm over and high crotches that same side. It almost worked 2 times before, almost got the takedown here, so why not go there again? He obviously cannot see anything else.
Seems like Coughlin's had his shots have been a little more committed
Yes.
and closer, but they don't count for points yet.
And he will, I believe, have the choice here.
He scored first.
Morningstar has quite a tradition in his family. His father is a 4-time state champ.
Wow.
Nice duck. If he could have gotten hip to hip, that would have been 2.
And they now go into the 32nd overtime. Coughlin's taken down.
See, you see those shots on the edge of the mat. Man, let it fly in the middle.
All he has to do here is escape in the next 30 seconds, and he wins.
It's not going to be so easy to do. He had the tougher of the time escaping of the 2.
He's high. Morningstar's high. He's
That's
out.
it. That's it.
There it is.
There's a reversal.
3-1 in overtime, double overtime. Both boys wrestled well, but I guess I'm pleased that Coughlin won in a way. I think he was the boy that was in the main the more aggressive of the 2.
I agree with you, Brian.
And he's our champ at 152 pounds. 3-1 in double overtime for Matt Coughlin, the #1 wrestler from Mater Dei High School in Indiana. At 160